Did you know that the average American throws away nearly 70 pounds of clothing each year? It's a staggering fact, isn't it? One day, I stumbled upon this statistic, and it stopped me in my tracks. It got me thinking, contemplating, and it sparked a fire within me. A fire that would soon become an entrepreneurial flame. I was far from a fashion guru, let's be clear. My wardrobe was about as exciting as a beige wall. But this wasn't about haute couture or runway trends. This was about waste, sustainability, and making a difference. So, armed with nothing but a sewing machine, a head full of ideas, and zero experience, I decided to embark on a journey. A journey to transform discarded clothes into something new, something wearable, and something stylish. So there I was, a complete novice, ready to dive headfirst into the world of fashion. A clothing brand isn't just about the clothes, it's about an idea, a vision. Think of it as a story you're eager to tell, and your clothes are the characters that bring this narrative to life. My story? I wanted to create a brand that embodied comfort, quality, and a unique style that was both timeless and trendy. For me, that meant defining a clear purpose for my brand. I asked myself, what do I want my brand to stand for? Who is my ideal customer? I envisioned a brand that was all about empowering the wearer, making them feel confident and comfortable in their own skin. I targeted young adults who valued quality and had an eye for unique style. And that's how I guided every decision that followed, from the designs I sketched, to the fabrics I chose, to the way I marketed my brand. With my vision in place, it was time to start creating. Designing clothes was a new challenge, but it was one I was ready to face. You see, clothing design isn't about just sketching out something that looks good. It's a strategic process that requires careful research and a deep understanding of the market trends. You need to get into the minds of your target audience, understand their preferences, their needs, and what they're currently seeking in fashion. I spent countless hours studying fashion magazines, blogs, and social media, trying to decipher the current trends and predict the upcoming ones. Once I had a grasp on that, I began to align these trends with the vision I had for my brand. I wanted my clothes to not only be fashionable but also embody the essence of my brand, creating designs that resonated with my target audience while staying true to my brand was a delicate balance. But once I had my designs, I needed to bring them to life. Manufacturing was a whole new ballgame, but I was determined to play. The journey from a design on paper to a physical piece of clothing is a winding road, filled with unexpected twists and turns. First off, finding a reliable manufacturer was like finding a needle in a haystack. I sent out dozens of emails, made countless phone calls, and even visited several factories. After much trial and error, I finally found a manufacturer that understood my vision and was ready to take this journey with me. But the challenges were far from over. There were language barriers to overcome, deadlines to meet, and logistical hurdles to jump over. Not to mention, ensuring the quality of the clothes was a task in itself. I insisted on using high-quality fabric, and I was adamant that the stitching should be perfect. There were sleepless nights and countless iterations, but seeing the first batch of clothes come off the production line was worth every ounce of effort. I remember holding the first finished piece in my hands, feeling the fabric, and inspecting the stitching. It was a moment of pride and satisfaction. However, just because the clothes were made didn't mean my work was done. Far from it. I had to make sure that each piece was checked, packed, and ready to be shipped out to customers. With my clothes made, it was time to sell them. Selling clothes is more than just transactions, it's about building relationships. Creating an online presence was my first step in marketing my clothing brand. The world of clothing retail is heavily digitized, and the internet became my marketplace. I built an easy-to-navigate website where customers could explore my collection, discover the story behind each piece, and place their orders with ease. But just setting up a website isn't enough. Visibility is paramount in the digital age. I had to make sure people could find my brand amidst the vast ocean of online retailers. So, I invested time and effort into understanding the intricacies of search engine optimization. By strategically using keywords, backlinks, and regularly updating my website's content, I was able to improve its visibility on search engine results. Social media also played a crucial role in promoting my brand. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter became my stage to showcase my clothing line. I posted engaging content regularly, photos of my designs, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and even customer testimonials. This not only promoted my brand but also created a sense of community amongst my followers. Building relationships with customers was the cornerstone of my marketing strategy. I made it a point to communicate with my buyers, understand their needs, and provide them with a personalized shopping experience. This helped me build trust and foster loyalty, turning one-time buyers into regular customers. I also capitalized on the power of word-of-mouth marketing. Happy customers became my brand ambassadors, spreading the word about my clothing line in their circles. To encourage this, I introduced a referral program, offering discounts to customers who brought in new buyers. Sales, in essence, were about creating a pleasurable buying experience. It was about making the customer feel valued, about making them part of a story, my story. The story of a home-based clothing brand built from scratch with no prior experience. And that's how I built a clothing brand at home with no experience. Building a clothing brand isn't easy, but it's possible, even with no experience. To recap, we've walked through the journey from the spark of an idea to the execution of design, manufacturing, and marketing. It's a testament that with grit, creativity, and a clear vision, you can create something worthwhile. Remember, it's not about the destination, but the journey. Each step is a learning opportunity, so don't be afraid to take that first step. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe.